In the heart of Africa, where ambition meets opportunity, one name towers above the rest. Meet Alico Dangote, a visionary businessman, industrialist, and philanthropist. As of 2025, he holds the title of Africa's richest man, with a staggering net worth of $28 billion. But behind the numbers lies a story of grit, strategy, and relentless determination. From selling bags of sugar and rice in the streets of Kano to building a multi-billion-dollar empire spanning cement, oil, and manufacturing. This is more than just a story of wealth. This is the rise of black gold, the journey of Alico Dangote. Alico Dangote was born on April 10, 1957, in the ancient city of Kano, Nigeria, into a prosperous Hausa Muslim family with deep business roots. His grandfather, Alhassan Dantata, was one of West Africa's wealthiest men in the 1950s, dealing in kola nuts, groundnuts, and other commodities. From an early age, Alico was surrounded by the rhythms of trade and the pulse of enterprise. At just 8 years old, Dangote was already showing signs of a budding entrepreneur buying sweets in bulk to sell to classmates for profit. This business instinct was nurtured by his grandfather, Sanusi Dantata, who became a key mentor. It was Sanusi who gave him his first loan not for play, but for business. After completing his early education in Nigeria, Alico moved to Egypt to study business at Al-Azhar University in Cairo, one of the oldest and most prestigious Islamic universities in the world. There, he honed the skills and mindset that would one day help him transform not only his own future, but the future of African industry. At just 21 years old, Alico Dangote took a bold step. With a loan of $3,000 from his uncle, he launched a small trading business buying and selling staples like sugar, rice, and cement in Nigeria's busy markets. What began as a modest venture quickly gained traction. Dangote had an eye for opportunity and a knack for logistics traits that helped him scale operations rapidly. By 1981, he formally established the Dangote Group, setting the foundation for what would become one of Africa's most powerful conglomerates. In the early years, the business focused on importing essential goods, providing affordable food and building materials to a fast-growing Nigerian population. But Dangote wasn't content with just trading. He understood that real wealth and national impact came from manufacturing producing, not just importing. This shift in strategy, moving from distribution to industrial production, would be the game changer, and it was only the beginning. As demand surged and Nigeria's economy grew, Alico Dangote saw the future not in imports, but in industrial self-reliance. He rapidly expanded into large-scale production, first with sugar, then salt, flour, and eventually cement. Each new factory became a symbol of Africa building for itself. His biggest breakthrough came with Dangote Cement. Under his leadership, it grew to become the largest cement producer on the continent, operating in over 10 African countries. This cement helped build homes, bridges, and cities, fueling the dreams of millions. But Dangote wasn't done. He set his sights on one of Nigeria's biggest challenges: oil dependency. In a bold move, he began building a $20 billion oil refinery in Lagos, the largest single-train refinery in the world. Designed to process 650,000 barrels per day, this mega-project aims to slash Nigeria's costly reliance on imported fuel and transform the nation into an energy powerhouse. It's more than business, it's economic revolution. Despite his billionaire status, Alico Dangote maintains a relatively low profile. He resides in Lagos, Nigeria's financial capital, in a sprawling yet tastefully understated estate. He resides in Lagos, Nigeria's financial capital, in a sprawling yet tastefully understated estate. He owns at least 2 private jets, none of which is the luxurious Bombardier Global Express XRS, used for both business and personal travel across the globe. But beyond the glamour, Dangote is known for his discipline. He's a workaholic by nature, often clocking in 12-hour days and keeping to a strict daily routine that includes exercise and personal reflection. In interviews, he's expressed a preference for simplicity and efficiency over excess. His personal life, however, remains largely private. He has been married twice but is currently divorced. He is a devoted father to 3 daughters, Halima, Maria, and Fatima, and has also adopted a son, Abdul Rahman. Family, for Dangote, is a cornerstone of both legacy and loyalty. Despite his wealth, he reportedly does not indulge in alcohol or ostentatious displays, choosing instead to focus on impact, growth, and responsibility. Alico Dangote's legacy isn't just measured in billions, it's felt in lives transformed across Africa. In 1994, he founded the Alico Dangote Foundation, one of the largest private philanthropic organizations in Africa. Its mission: to improve health education and economic opportunities for the continent's most vulnerable communities. A key focus has been public health. In partnership with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Dangote played a crucial role in Nigeria's fight against polio, supporting mass immunization campaigns that helped bring the country to the brink of eradication. During health crises, he stepped up. He donated millions to combat the Ebola outbreak in West Africa, and later funded emergency relief efforts during the COVID-19 pandemic, providing testing facilities, PPE, and food aid to thousands. He has also contributed to rebuilding efforts for victims of Boko Haram insurgency, helping displaced families regain stability. Through it all, Dangote's approach is consistent: empower people, strengthen systems, and build a better Africa from the ground up. Even for a billionaire industrialist, success comes with challenges, and Alico Dangote is no exception. His most ambitious project, the $20 billion Dangote oil refinery, has faced multiple delays, technical setbacks, and significant budget overruns. Initially slated for completion in 2021, the refinery's launch has been pushed back several times, drawing public scrutiny. Beyond logistics, Dangote has had to navigate Nigeria's complex and often unpredictable business environment, marked by shifting regulations, import bans, and infrastructure gaps. His growing dominance in key sectors like cement and sugar has also sparked debate. Critics have raised concerns about monopolistic tendencies, with some accusing the Dangote Group of crowding out competition through favorable government connections. While Dangote has consistently denied any wrongdoing, the controversies reflect the difficult balance between industrial scale and fair market practices in emerging economies. Despite the criticism, his businesses continue to operate under intense public and governmental oversight, and he remains one of the most influential figures in Africa's economic landscape. As he enters a new chapter, Alico Dangote is focused not only on expansion but on legacy. He envisions a future where Africa feeds itself. That's why he's heavily investing in agriculture, from rice and tomato farming to fertilizer production, aiming to boost food security across the continent. In parallel, he's exploring renewable energy, positioning the Dangote Group to be a player in solar and clean power solutions. But his impact goes beyond industry. Dangote actively mentors young African entrepreneurs, encouraging a new generation to build, innovate, and lead. He's also a vocal advocate for Pan-African industrialization, arguing that the continent must manufacture what it consumes to truly thrive. Looking ahead, one of his boldest moves is preparing to list the Dangote Group on international stock exchanges, a step that could open African business to the global investment community like never before. To many, he's already a legend, but to Alico Dangote, the mission is just beginning. From humble beginnings in Kano to commanding boardrooms across the globe, Alico Dangote's journey is a testament to the power of vision, resilience, and purpose. He's not just Africa's richest man, he's a builder of nations, an architect of opportunity, and a symbol of what's possible when passion meets persistence. As industries rise and futures shift, his legacy will continue to shape the continent's economic landscape for generations to come. This is the story of Alico Dangote, and this is Black Gold.